Multifaith Housing Initiative is a federally registered charity that builds, owns, and operates affordable housing communities for low-income households. We have been in operation since 2002. MHI has created 5 affordable housing communities so far. We started with Kent House, went on to Blake and Somerset Gardens, then we added on the Haven, which was our biggest project to date with 98 affordable housing units. Then we went on to create Veterans House, the Andy Carswell building, supportive housing for veterans with lived homelessness experience.
In the late 90s, a number of faith communities had determined that affordable housing was an important issue, and then the question was, what could faith communities do about it?
The first vision was of an organization that would support faith communities to build housing, but it quickly became clear that the job was too big for individual faith communities.
And somebody in our group said, well, look, you've got to buy your own building and lead by example. You can't just expect other people to do something that you yourself haven't shown the ability to do. And we said, well, we don't have any money. Well, it turns out that Clark and Ellie Top were members of our forum, and they said, well, we have $150,000 that we would be willing to loan you interest-free if you could use that for a down payment on your first building.
Well, this group had a good idea for what they wanted to do. But in order to buy property, you generally need to get a loan and you need a credit rating and have a track record, which this group did not have. So the loan that we were able to give them enabled them to make a down payment on Kent House.
Joining hands with all faith groups gives us a better understanding of each other's faith, and we all work in unity and we enjoy meeting each other every year.
Volunteers are very, very important to the work that MHI does in our community. Without volunteers, MHI as it exists today wouldn't be here, because from the beginning it was volunteers that came together with a vision, providing affordable housing in Ottawa, and that's how the entire organization of MHI became. And up till today, volunteers continue to be at the heart of the work that we do. The multi-faith aspect of MHI is quite important because in today's world, where various religious beliefs are used to divide us, Multi-Faith Housing Initiative is doing quite the opposite. We are using religion to bring people together around a common cause. And in our case, it is affordable housing. In terms of volunteering, we look at your skills, your willingness to be part of a diverse group of people, and your willingness to serve. So you don't necessarily have to belong to any faith at all to be part of MHI. Well, we practice what I usually call nothing for us without us. And so from the beginning, we made a conscious effort to involve the tenants themselves as volunteers. And because they are part of it, there's the buy-in. They believe in their community. They want to see their community thrive. So it's always very inspiring to see that we have the tenants that we serve also volunteering their time to make MHI a great organization.
The more people you get involved, the more you're building the community around us, and the more you're getting to know each other and get to know each other's needs, the more you learn about different cultures, different faiths, and the more you learn to accept and appreciate the differences that we all have.
When we meet and know each other, it's something that is really great, not only for us or adults, but even for the children. You know, children also want to feel like they are members of the community, not only being like locked in the house. They want to see other people around and It becomes also a way for each one of us to know that there are also new residents that also need to feel that they're part of the community.
At MHI, the philosophy is about inclusivity, where we include as many tenants as possible in all of our programming. And we have diverse programming for everyone. Some examples of the programming that we have done at MHI includes, and are not limited to, barbecues, swimming classes, bike rodeos, kids soccer, Arabic classes, homework club, cooking classes for kids and adults, movie night under the stars, online technology training, writing workshops, weekly coffee time, gardening, story time for the kids. The purpose of the activities and the programming is to help our tenants to learn, to team build, to enjoy each other's company, and to enjoy the programming. The investment in programming at Multifaith Housing helps to enrich the community. It helps the community to get together and enjoy it while they're benefiting.
Our next projects, very exciting, we have coming are The Anchor, in partnership with the Julian of Norwich Congregation and the Anglican Diocese, as well as Dream LeBreton on LeBreton Flats will be part of a 600-unit complex. We'll own 130 of those units. 30 of them are going to be set aside for Indigenous peoples of this country.
So Veterans House Canada was born out of MHI. MHI's fifth project was the Andy Carswell building, which specifically was targeted towards homeless veterans and veterans on the verge of homelessness. Since the problem is not just Ottawa based, it's national, the decision from MHI was to create a parallel sister charity called Veterans House Canada, a national not-for-profit charity, to take our vision to go across the country and build 4 more of these buildings over the next 5 years using the success of the Andy Carswell building here in Ottawa.
Well, once you have housing, you can pretty well accomplish anything. Just having a place to start is, your start. If I could see Veterans House go across Canada today, I couldn't be any happier.
If you could capture the moment, so to speak, in a societal issue, and bring forward something of imagination, that people will support you.
That organization has developed credibility across the city with the municipality itself, as well as the many, many faith communities that support it.
So it's actually amazing when you think that we have gone from, in 20 years, have gone from this one building of 5 units to the Haven, and that will pale in comparison with the next project that's coming up on the horizon. So it's so gratifying to see what has happened with MHI, the people that have been involved, the skills developed, the interfaith understanding, and friendship that has grown.